On February 23, 2024, a woman was arrested for driving under the influence, DUI, after a concerned staff member at a local pub called the police. The caller reported that a woman was inside the pub with a child and appeared to be impaired, raising concerns about her ability to drive.
Your call has been updated.
Do you have another unit in that, please? Hello. Hope I go with the Sheriff's Office Traffic Safety Team. Reason I'm stopping the Infinity is we had a call about your vehicle. They were concerned about your ability to operate a vehicle. Is everything okay? Right. Have you had anything, alcohol or anything to drink today? All right. Are you on any medications prescribed by a doctor?
Well, anxiety.
How much have you had today?
My anxiety med?
We're right in the middle of the pharmacy.
Upon initiating the traffic stop, the officer approached the vehicle and began questioning the driver. The woman admitted to taking anxiety medication but initially denied having consumed any alcohol. When asked if she was okay to drive, she was hesitant and appeared disoriented. She explained that she had only gone into the pub briefly to use the restroom, leaving her 2 children in the car, a 2-year-old and a 7-month-old, while she entered the pub. As the officer continued to speak with the woman, it became clear that she was struggling with basic coordination.
Yes.
It's fine. Last night I had...
Oh, okay. All right. What were you doing up at Charlie's Pub?
I stopped because I had to use the restroom.
Okay. Okay. Well, they're the ones that called. They were concerned about you being able to drive safely. All right. So I have another vehicle coming. How come you didn't, when I got out of the car to walk up to you, you didn't, you just took off on the access right there? Or did you not even see me?
No, I stopped it.
No, I was behind you when you were at the stop sign. I was walking up to your car and you took off. Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, like I said, right now I'm just waiting. Do you have your license on you, ma'am?
I don't, but I have a picture.
No, that's all right. Is this your car? Okay. How old is the little baby?
She's 2 and he's 7 months.
Oh, okay. So when you went in the pub, did you just take the baby?
I took her.
You took her in the pub?
Yeah, I just had shoes.
You didn't take him?
No.
You left him in the car?
I left vehicle running. I just had to pee.
Okay. I'm going to get my form. Can you get her out real quick? Sure. Bring her over here, miss. I'm going to have one of them stay with the car to watch the children, but I'm going to have you come over here real quick. All right, we're going to go up to that line. All right. At this time, ma'am, I am concerned.
The officer, suspecting that the woman might be under the influence of something, asked her to step out of the vehicle and perform a series of field sobriety tests to assess her ability to safely operate her car.
I'm concerned about your ability to operate a vehicle safely. I'm seeing a couple of clues and indicators that believe me to be that you may not be able to operate it safely. And because of that, I'm going to ask you to submit to field sobriety to make sure you're able to operate your Infinity safely today, okay? Will you do the exercises I'm going to ask of you?
I will.
All right. First thing I'm going to do, miss, is I'm going to check your eyes. All right? So what I want you to do is stand with your feet together, arms at your side. You see that pen? I need you to focus on that pen. When I move it, I'm going to move it in a left to right fashion. You're going to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, keeping your head completely straight. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Do you have any questions?
No, I do not.
All right. All right, miss, this time we're going to go upwards. Same thing, just your eyes, head straight, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, relax for a moment. All right, this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around your face in a circle twice.
Yes,
You're going to follow it with your eyes only. After I make that second turn, I'm going to bring it in close to your nose. I'm not going to touch your nose. It'll be very close.
Yes, sir.
As mine, what I'm trying to do is get your eyes to cross.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
The first test was the horizontal gaze nystagmus, where the officer asked the woman to follow the movement of a pen with her eyes, without moving her head. The officer observed that her eyes exhibited signs of involuntary jerking, a potential indicator of intoxication, and she had difficulty maintaining focus on the pen. Next, the officer administered the walk and turn test, which required the woman to walk in a straight line, heel to toe, for 9 steps, turn around, and walk back with another 9 steps.
All right, Miss. This white line that you're standing on, do you see it?
Yes, sir.
Do you consider it a fairly straight line?
I do, sir.
Is it free of any debris that could cause you to trip?
No, sir.
It's not. What's on it that could cause you to trip?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, I asked, is it free of any debris?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. I see that you're wearing sandals.
Sir.
Would you like to take those off and do it barefoot, or are you comfortable with your sandals?
I'm comfortable with my
right.
sandals, sir.
All right. What I'm going to do, ma'am, is this time I want you to put your left foot directly on the line. Take your right foot, place it directly in front of left like mine, arms at your side. Stay in that position. Do not start until I tell you to begin.
Sir.
When I tell you to begin, though, Miss Patton, you're going to take a series of steps, counting your steps out loud like such.
There is
1, 2, 3. You're going to go all the way to 9. Upon reaching 9, you're going to leave that lead foot in place. You're going to take that back foot. You'll step out, make a series of steps, turning all the way around. You're then going to return back down the line another 9 steps like such. 1, 2, 3.
Beauty pageants. I know it is. Can you take into consideration, please,
The wind?
or the wind?
We'll actually, we'll move to that line.
Not necessarily breeze, but
Yep.
wind. Thank you.
We'll move to that line. Now, as you're doing this, your arms to remain at your side. Your feet are to touch heel to toe. You are to count your steps out loud. Once you start, do not stop. It's 9 steps, a turn, and 9 steps. One continuous motion. There's no stopping in between, okay?
Yeah, good.
All right. Let's move over to this one so you're in the wind.
Okay.
So again, left foot on the line. Right foot in front of left, touching heel to toe.
Got it.
Go ahead and assume the position. Right foot in front of left. All right. Nope, don't start yet. Wait till I tell you to start. So left foot on the line. Right foot in front of left, touching heel to toe. Right foot in front of left. Are you ready?
Yes, sir, I am ready. I'm sorry. Yes, sir, I am ready.
All right, put your right foot in front of left. That's the starting position. Now begin.
Yes, sir.
Miss, do you remember the instructions?
One in front of the other for 9
Yep.
steps?
And then turn and go back 9, right?
Okay.
How many steps did you take?
I didn't count. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Do you want me to start again?
No, just continue back the other way. Come back there. How many steps was that?
The woman struggled to keep her balance, failed to count the steps aloud, and was visibly unsteady. She did not execute the test properly and appeared disoriented as she tried to follow the instructions. After that, the officer moved on to the one-legged stand test, in which the woman was asked to stand on one leg and count aloud.
Honestly, I got that.
Okay. All right.
I can do it again.
No, we're fine. Do you have a stopwatch for me in a second?
Yeah, I can here.
Just wait right here on this line for me.
Yes, sir.
We got 2 more exercises to do.
Sir.
Oh, no, I'll just have you keep the time. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, let me get it ready.
All right. The next exercise is called the one-leg stand.
Sir.
Okay. When I tell you to, you're going to take the foot of your choice and you're going to raise it approximately 6 inches off the ground.
Sir.
It's going to look like this. Your foot will be parallel to the ground, your arms will be straight, and your legs will both be straight. 6 inches is like a Coke can. Think about resting your foot on top of a Coke can.
Sir.
You're going to count out loud in the manner of such. 1001, 1002, 1003. You're going to continue to count until I say stop. I'm not going to tell you how long I'm going to have you do it for, but I will tell you that I'm about to do it longer than I'm going to have you do it.
Sir.
If at any time you lose your balance or anything like that and have to put your foot down, regain your composure, pick that foot back up, and continue counting where you left off.
Sir.
So if you have to put it down on a 5, when you pick it back up, make sure we start counting again at 6.
Sir.
All right. Again, both legs are to remain straight. Foot is parallel to the ground, 6 inches off the ground. Arms are at your side. You're looking at your foot, and you're counting out loud 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on.
Sir.
Any questions on what I'm asking you to do?
No, sir.
Do you have what foot do you want to stand on, and what foot do you want to raise?
I'm going to stand on this, but can you block the wind? It's actually very strong.
It is windy.
Right
Like I said, I did just do it, but what I could do, I can stand to the side, but what I need you to do is.
I have no problem standing here. I just want you to
Yeah,
block it.
no. Do you have any physical handicaps or ailments that keeps you from doing this?
No, sir.
All right. So you're going to stand on your left and raise your right.
Sir.
All right. Tell me when you're ready.
Ready?
Begin. And you can stop.
Although she was able to maintain balance for a short time, her movements were shaky and she struggled to keep her foot raised without wobbling. The final test was the finger-to-nose test, where the woman was instructed to touch her nose with her finger while keeping her eyes closed.
The last exercise is called the finger to nose. So what I need you to do is take both your fingers like this, index fingers. Now put them at your side, palms forward like mine. Remain in that position until I tell you to start. When I tell you, let's switch sides so the sun's not in your eyes. I'd rather have the sun in my eyes. When I tell you to start, you're going to have your head tilted back and your eyes shut. My eyes are staying open to watch you, but your eyes will be shut, okay?
Yes,
if
sir.
I say left, I'm going to call out a series of lefts or rights.
Sir.
If I say left, it's straight up, tip of the nose, tip of the finger, and right back down to your side.
Sir.
I will not remind you to put it down.
Sir.
If I say right, it'll be the exact same. Straight up, tip of nose, tip of finger, and right back down to your side.
Sir.
So we're clear, that's the tip of the finger. Not the nail, not the pad, not the sides.
Yes, sir.
If this is your nose, and that's the bridge, and those are your nostrils, it's literally the tip to tip. So it's like this. Nope, like this. Straight on,
So
and then right down.
this.
This. Just like that. Yes, ma'am.
So turn it around to
Yep,
my...
to your nose and right back
Sir.
down to your side.
Sir.
All right, miss. Head back, eyes shut, left, right, remember the instructions. Remember the instructions.
This?
You gotta put your hand down.
Oh, sir. Sorry, sir.
Left, right, right, left.
The officer noticed she was unable to perform the task correctly, repeatedly touching the wrong part of her face and failing to follow the simple instructions. She seemed confused and unsteady, and her coordination was clearly impaired.
All right. I got one last exercise. It's a balance exercise.
Sir.
Face that stop sign real quick. I'm going to explain how to balance for you real quick in a minute. Left another jam. Miss, at this time you're under arrest for DUI. Do you have somebody that can come get the children? Who can come get the children? All right, we need to call him. I don't want to have DCF have to come out here for him.
Can you tell me why I'm being cuffed?
You're being arrested for DUI, driving under the influence, and that influence encompasses alcohol and medications. You're being arrested because you're not able to drive that vehicle safely. The clues and indicators you provided me during field sobriety are enough to affect the arrest on you. So we're going to go to my car. No, we're good. I got it all on the camera too.
I got the number for you, then I'll keep it.
All right, will you give him a call and see if he can come get the children?
Yeah.
Could you search? We're going to come over here. This female is going to search you real quick before I put you in the car, okay? Miss, do you have anything on your person that can get you in trouble?
No.
Okay. Nothing on you that's going to get you in trouble at the jail, drugs,
No.
weapons, or anything? Okay. Is there anything in the vehicle that's going to get you in trouble? Drugs, marijuana, weapons, anything? Hey, it's questions I have to ask.
I said no.
I know, and I'm just saying, it's just questions we have to ask.
May I do a search for your person, okay? So go ahead and search your person for me.
What's your husband's name?
Charles.
Charles.
You want to tell me what I failed?
It's not pass or fail, but I'll tell you that you gave me enough clues and indicators to arrest you.
Oh, did I?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
During questioning, the woman admitted to having taken anxiety medication earlier, but had not initially mentioned this to the officer. The officer pointed out that the medication could affect her ability to drive safely, especially if it had sedative effects. The woman appeared to acknowledge this, but she did not fully recognize the potential danger of combining her medication with driving. In addition to her impaired performance on the field sobriety tests, the officer was also concerned about the safety of her 2 young children who were in the car. He asked her to arrange for someone to come and pick up the children, as leaving them in the car while she was arrested would not be an appropriate option. The woman called her husband, Charles, to come take care of the children. After confirming that no illegal substances or weapons were in the vehicle, the officer decided to arrest the woman for DUI. He explained to her that the field sobriety test results, along with her admission of taking medication that could impair her driving, were enough to justify the arrest. The woman was informed of her rights and the officer placed her in custody. Before transporting her to the police car, the officer ensured that her children would be safely picked up by her husband, preventing the need for child protective services to be involved.
Does my anxiety medicine that I didn't tell you about have anything to do with this?
Absolutely.
My steroids?
Absolutely.
All right.
If you look at your medication bottle, it says do not operate machinery.
No, and
It absolutely.
that I didn't tell you about.
Okay. It could be. I'm not sure what that is, but the anxiety medications, absolutely, ma'am. Okay. Yeah. Okay. She'll be right back up.
You might.
Just give them the number over the radio. We're trying to get a hold of your husband. You gotta take a seat.
The woman's failure to successfully complete the field sobriety tests, combined with her admission of taking anxiety medication and the officer's observations of her impaired behavior, led to her arrest for DUI.